Welcome and thanks for stopping by for a little dose of inspiration. I want to talk a little bit today about control versus power. I see them very differently, and I think it's important that we distinguish the difference so that we feel a more clear about how we show up every day in the world. I see control as the energy of trying to change things outside of us, trying to change the people outside of us. That I see as control. I see power as the energy of what we have within ourselves to affect change. In fact, when we change the things within us, when we step back into our power, we actually have what it takes, beyond our belief actually, to change our life. So I wanted to share three simple things today, and maybe I'll follow this up later with a little more detail on each. But the three things that we fully and completely have power over is our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. So I want to invite each of you to become keenly aware today and in the following days and weeks of what thoughts do I have around whatever it is that I'm looking to change in my life, because that's what I have the power to do. I have the power to change my thoughts, my beliefs, my perceptions. So do I think around wellness? Do I think and believe, are my thoughts around abundance and creation? Are my thoughts around connection and love? What do I believe? What do I think about this? That we have the power over, and that we can change. And then emotions. So we have power over our emotions. Now, don't get me wrong. As humans, we have a spectrum of emotions, and I believe that every one of those deserves honor. So, for example, if we're feeling anger, rage, or hate towards someone or towards a situation, it's important that we first honor that. We first understand what's triggering that. What is that emotion about? What's driving that emotion? But we then have the capacity and the power within us to change that through whatever it is that we learn about that emotion or emotions. We have the power to change that anger, that hate, and that rage to acceptance, to understanding, and possibly really even compassion and love. So the power to change our emotions is not to ignore them, is to honor them and then create a new emotion in replacement of the old. And the third thing we have power over is our actions. What actions are we willing to take, even if they're baby steps, towards something that it is that we want to change in our life, rather than trying to force control over the things outside of us? What about finding actions within us that we can take, despite our fear of failure, despite our fear of success, despite whatever it is that's going on? Can we find baby steps, actions that are the power within us to impact and change our life? So with that, again, I invite each of you over the course of the next few hours, the next few days, to really pay attention to the three things that we truly have power over, that will allow us everything we need to begin to change our life. Pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your emotions, and pay attention to the actions that you're taking or not taking. With that, I look forward to coming back and sharing more very soon. If you have questions or you want to share, please reach out to me privately. I would absolutely love to connect. I look forward to coming back and sharing more. Until then, many blessings for you to step back into your power.